Rockwall Fort doing our little show on Wednesday night. We had some fun with Coach Mort and the Heath Hawks, and I gave a coach a compliment and told her, said she was a player, and everybody had a laugh. And we are now joined by 7 members of the Rockwall Yellow Jackets that will be headed to regionals where next week, Monday and Tuesday, right, in Waco. And so we got 4 here, and we're going to talk with them and get to know them a little bit. And then we've got Alba and a couple more girls that I got to get familiar with their names. I'm familiar with hers because I've interviewed a few times, but that'll jump on after we get done with these 4. So first off, guys, thank you, Brooklyn and Amir.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Mixed doubles team. Obviously, we've got giggles going on over here.
Bro, shut up. Bro, it's because Amir. I mean, I can't stop hearing you laugh. Like.
Yeah. Jackson and Nathan are another doubles team. Is it Jackson? Jackson, right? Yeah. Can you bring your mic up just a little bit? There you go.
My fault.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure people can hear you. Guys, thank you for joining us. Appreciate that on short notice, you coming out. We'll start with the mixed doubles team. Let's just run through this year really quickly and, how you guys have progressed from, the start of the season till now.
Well, honestly, when we first began, we had never played with each other before, and I would just tell Amir, hey, I don't care if we lose right now. I don't care if we're, battling, and not doing the greatest, because at the end of the season we're going to peak, And so we went through a lot of tournaments that were kind of hard, and I don't know, it was just are we ever going to get better, And eventually we really did become a good doubles team together, and we really know each other's game now, and I think that's what really showed out at districts whenever we won first.
Yeah, it had to be a change for you. Obviously, you played with your brother last year, who went on. He's playing college, right? Yep. So, and now you have to switch partners. Was it something that was just picked out for you, or did you just kind of hey, this is a good fit? Did y'all talk about it, or how did it happen?
Yeah, I went up to Amir and I was like, hey, you're pretty good. We should play together,
Coming into it, because I know were you playing singles or were you playing doubles?
I played singles my freshman year, and I was planning on doing it, and then she asked me, and I was like, I might as well.
So then there's got to be a learning process, right? You've got to figure out strengths and weaknesses, tendencies, and how each other takes, the criticism, when to talk to them, when, each other. How long did that take you guys, and obviously it's probably a still work in progress, but you're district champions, right? So, I mean, some things have worked, but how long did stuff like that take?
I think it's we were both open people, and we're both open to criticism. So whenever one of us talks to each other, we just take it, and we just go on from it. And I think we've slowly understood when to talk to each other and when to just back off, let them handle it themselves. And I think it showed up in districts. We were really cohesive in every match we played.
Yeah, and honestly, one thing that's really good about us as mixed players is that I played with my brother before, so the sibling, relationship was easy to go on court.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really know him that well when I started playing with him. But now we're really close friends, and I think that aspect plays onto the court because we trust each other whenever we're playing together.
We're talking with the Rockwall Yellow Jackets, some members that'll be heading off to regionals next week on Monday and Tuesday, and then kind of finally. How much are you guys looking forward to regionals next week, and what is it exactly you think could be the difference of moving on or coming home?
I think it's just going out there and just playing your game, no pressure, just play, because I think I personally put sometimes a lot of pressure on myself, and I think it's for both of us, it's just go out there and just be loose and just do what we do on a daily basis.
I think what he's trying to say is this is his first time at regionals, and he's pretty excited.
There you go. I like that. Yeah. You should be pretty excited and pretty proud, and it's good to have someone with some experience, right? That can kind of walk you through the process and kind of calm the nerves, as there will be, and that's just natural, right? But turning those nerves into some positive energy, and then playing tennis is just what I'm sure you guys will do. Good luck to you, and I appreciate you coming on. Let's move down to Nathan and Jackson. Pull it up just for me, just a little bit. There we go. All right, make sure we hear every single word. All right, guys, tell me about the season. How long have you guys been playing together?
Honestly, we started playing with each other since like freshman year.
Okay. And what year are you guys now?
Juniors.
Okay. All right. So you're very comfortable with each other. What's kept you guys together this long? What do you enjoy about each other's game that you want to play for each other?
I just think it's easy to play with Nathan because he's always so funny on court, and so he's
got a big smile. He's just been laughing the whole time.
Even if you hit a bad shot, it's all good for Nathan,
Yeah, I think a big thing is whenever we mess up, we don't really get mad at each other or bring each other down. We kind of just help each other and just laugh it off.
What from the I can go beyond this year because you've been playing with each other for a while. What's the process been like, or how cool has it been to see each other mature from then to now?
It's really nice because we hit with each other a lot over the summer, and when you get to see someone advance and grow, it's pretty cool to see. I see Nathan grow all the time. It's like today at practice, dude. At the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, he was hitting bad. All right, and then towards the end, we stayed a little bit after and hit extra, and then he was really good. I was like, wow.
Hey, sometimes you just have some bad warm-up sessions,
yeah.
and that's just how it goes. So we're here with the Rockwall Yellow Jackets a tennis team who 7 members will be heading off to regionals next week. Tell me a little bit more, Nathan, about this season, and how much fun has Coach been having with you guys this year?
I think it's fun because this team has been really good because we were able to make it the farthest out of any team that's been a Rockwall so far, and I think Coach is really proud about that and how we can all play as a team. And I think some teams, they have little different groups, but I feel we all are just one group and we all just help each other out.
Every member of the team made it to day 2 of district. Is that correct? Yeah. So I mean that's a huge accomplishment for the team. I want to, before we move on to our next group, who are some players that maybe didn't make it to regionals that have just been really good for the team, and you guys learn from. I'll start with you. If you can give me.
For me?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Who's some players that just make the team better, especially during practice? Hitting against them and things like that.
I'd have to say some of our top guys and girls. Well, for the guys is Luke and Parker. They were pretty good for hitting this season, and they hit with them all the time, in practice, and they keep our level pretty high. And also for our girls, Audrey, our number 1, and Danielle, our number 2. They just keep the level up, and they just have really positive motivation for us always, and our practices are pretty fun. So.
Yeah. Well, you guys have had some success in a competitive district with Heath and Tyler Legacy, and so it says a lot about what Coach Fulkerson's doing, and you guys are receiving the message and off to regionals. Good luck to you guys, and thanks for stopping by and sharing a little bit with us. We'll definitely check in with you on Monday and Tuesday and see how things go. Okay, let's do this so that we don't hurt their ears. Let's mute it, and then we'll bring on our next guest. All right. And then as soon as they're done, we'll just kind of take a group picture back here. Yeah. If you want to stay on, you can. We got room for 4. Yeah. 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 Okay. You go ahead. You can unmute us. Okay. All right. So we are back, and we are rotating in some members of the Rockwall Yellow Jackets tennis team who will be heading off to regionals. Alba,
hi.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah. Can you bring this a little bit closer to?
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Face,
Yeah. No. You're fine. Singles, right? You're heading up to regionals and singles.
Yes.
Congratulations. Who else do we have with us?
I'm Colin.
Colin.
And Hope.
Colin and Hope, and you guys are obviously a doubles team together.
Yes.
Congratulations. Thanks for joining us. We'll start with the doubles team. How long you guys been playing together?
Yeah, we started in the fall. We got partnered together.
So it sounds like it was chosen. You'd be playing together. I think it's fascinating the chemistry that you have to have in doubles. The strengths, the weaknesses, everything that we talked about with Brooklyn and Amir. How long did it take you guys to kind of gel together?
Well, we didn't know each other before this year started, so it was we were learning how to be doubles partners, but also like our friendship was growing throughout the year. So I think we balanced each other really well, and it didn't take us too long to figure it out. We kind of clicked right away.
How excited have you guys been to regionals before?
I've traveled, but I haven't played.
So how excited are you first time you'll be playing at regionals together?
I'm pretty excited. I'm a senior, so like I traveled last year, but I didn't play. I just kind of watched. And Colin's my little freshman. She's my little fishy that I get to bring along with me, and I'm really excited.
That's awesome. You're a freshman. You're going to regionals, and obviously some senior leadership helps, right? Because you've seen it. You've been around some good players, and now you get to go represent your senior year. From the beginning of the year till now, what has surprised you about your games? You're being able to start off the season, and now you're going to regionals. Has anything surprised you, or did you guys expect to be here?
I did not expect to be here. I think when we started this year, we were both kind of just like out there to play, and then as the season went on, we started playing better together, and it was like, okay, we really can do really well this season.
Yeah.
And so especially when it hit district.
Yeah, districts, I honestly wasn't expecting much because like last year I had a good like partner, and I was like, oh, we're going to do great. And then we kind of got killed like second round or whatever. And so me and Colin this year, I was like, hey, we're just going to go out. We're going to play. We're going to have fun. And then next thing you know, we're in the match to go to region, and we killed it. And what do you think the difference is? What pushes you from, you don't do well in district, and then all of a sudden, you killed it. What do you think the difference was?
We were really focused in district. I mean, there's a fine line with us because we're not super serious people, especially when we try to play loose because we play better.
Yeah, for sure. Because I have a tendency to get in my head a lot, and I like smack myself, and Colin always gives me a look, and she's like, oh, lighten up.
We balance each other out.
You have to. That's the only way. You've got to have some chemistry. You've got to understand each other. So congratulations, and congratulations, freshmen making it, and then obviously it's special your senior year, right? And you get to do this. So congratulations to both of you. Alba, let's switch over to singles. It's a different world, right? It's one-on-one, and you've got to figure it out. And there's noise and there's cheering, but you alone have to figure things out when you're talking about singles. What's been the key to success this year?
I feel like this year I've tried like really not being in my head. Not that I usually do, but when you're playing singles, you don't really have anyone there to cheer you up except whenever like coach comes to watch you. So I really had to be like, okay, you're doing your best. Just go out there and play some tennis. That's what coach says. Like, you don't have anything to lose. Just go out there and have fun. So that's what I've been doing this year, and it's worked. Just work hard at practice and work hard every day to kind of get better and just go out there.
What year are you again?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior.
Yes.
What has been? It's a good. The girls' tennis singles, it's been a competitive, it seems like, for a couple of years. What was the key to success in district, that kind of pushed you through?
This year, I had some, especially towards the end, I had some, like, very long and tough matches. But in my head, honestly, I was just saying JFND, like, you have to really dig deep. I was literally, like, telling that to myself, like, just have to push through and really follow through what our school is all about. Like, Jack of Fight never dies.
Yeah,
So.
if you didn't hear it, JFND, and that's kind of what pushed her through. And you've got to go to a place mentally to push you through, because again, it's you out there. League coming into this year, expectations versus now.
I did not have any expectations of going to regionals at all. Tennis, is like the place where I go and I have fun and I have tons of friends. But this was totally unexpected. So, and I've been so busy, like, this spring, I was like, there's no way I'm probably going to go to regionals, and now here I am. So it was a big shocker, but I'm very, very happy that I get to be with like all of my close friends and these wonderful people and travel down to Waco with Fulkerson and Jones and all of them. So.
Yeah, Alba, I did an interview with you after a tennis match at the district tournament last year. And I felt like you were just quite shy, and I was gonna have to get you out of your shell, but you did really good, and like so it's fun to have you back here on the show because you seem more absolutely, and I appreciate the support because you like and share a lot of stuff on our social media pages. This overall this team, pulling some advice and things like that for some seniors. What has impressed you the most about the leadership on this team?
I feel like all the seniors just work really, really hard, and they go out there every day and they do their best. And as they mentioned before, we made it really far this year in the fall, and I think that's what kept pushing us. It was the senior leadership, because there's a big group of seniors who've been in the Rockwall Tennis program for a while, and all of us really got to get really close, so we just wanted to have like that one push and just really work together. And so having them in the fall be like that, it also transitioned into the spring. At least for me, it's what I feel like it was, and everyone just really wanted to go do really, really well at districts. And even if next year I'm returning, all the underclassmen are returning, just really go out there and this year go with a bang, because after last year, like COVID and everything, the past couple years have been rough. And I was injured last year for like most of the season. I literally played like one tournament where I got hurt, and then like districts where y'all interviewed me. So getting to play a full season this year has been so awesome for me, and it's been great.
That's awesome. I've got a question from some people watching. It's Danny Bolch, I think.
Brooklyn's Danny Bolch.
Yeah, I know. Ask the team what their most exciting win during team tennis.
Team tennis?
Yeah. Was there an exciting win?
Oh, our last one?
I've like
All right, against
that one.
Tyler Legacy.
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler.
It was October 8th.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like every time we play,
well, Tyler Legacy was the match
Whenever
for
we
us
won.
to win district.
Yeah.
So I think
both
that
times we
nothing
played
That
them.
night we partied so hard.
Yeah.
It was that one, like,
It
we
meant a
all
lot
came
to
together.
us.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to us because the first time we played them, it was like pretty close when we played. And, we still won. We had to really pull through and dig deep. But then when we went to districts, we did even better than we did during actual like districts like match play and games. So we were like so happy, and we were just like over the moon that we got districts. So
It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to have an accomplishment, and to have the hard work pay off. And obviously, it has for you, and really, for the entire team, right? Even those that aren't going to regionals, those that have just put in the work and made this team better in different ways and different contributions. So congratulations to the program, Coach Fulkerson, to all of you. Good luck to you in regionals. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we enjoyed it so much. And we'll check in with you guys next week, okay? All right, so we are going to take a break. When we come back, Mr. Noble Johnson, Mr. Aiden Meeks have been waiting patiently. We're a couple minutes behind. I apologize. That's that live show stuff that goes on.
And there is one more thing. So.
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me beat you to it.
You can beat me to it?
Yeah, because I was gonna mention my man Carson Brooks with Allstate Insurance and say thank you for the support he gives. This segment was brought to you by Carson Brooks and Allstate Insurance. Carson, he busts his butt out there for you to give you some good rates. If you're looking for just even a quote, it doesn't hurt you to go get a quote to find out if he can beat some rates. He's a Rockwall High School alumni. He lives here. His office and business with his dad is just right off of Ridge Road, not far from the high school at all. His information's on the screen. Just reach out to Carson and see if he can help you out. Be much appreciated. He does this to support the kids, and that's really why he's doing it, and that's why we're here. So maybe you can show Carson a little love. All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna be joined by Rockwall Yellow Jackets wide receivers Aiden Meeks and Noble Johnson. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.